sits in her living room, trying to keep herself together. She's clearly just had a several-hour-long cry session. A photo of her and her late husband is in front of her. Trying to distract herself, Priscilla flips through a copy of National Geographic.
Hello? Hello, Anthony. Yeah. Anthony, I'm calling about canceling my National Geographic subscription. Yes. Yeah. It was for the next year, but unfortunately the subscription really was more for my husband than for me. Yes. And unfortunately my husband isn't alive anymore because he's dead. Yeah. And so you see, he can't really read the National Geographic anymore. And I certainly don't want to because it just makes me think of him. And also I have very little interest in the natural world. Oh, it means a lot to you. It was cancer. I started out as kidney cancer, but then it eventually spread to everywhere. You know, I thought when he started to change, I thought maybe it would be for the better, but you know, people talk about chemo like it's some sort of solution, but it's really more complicated than that. Chemo's kind of like a killer. It kills everything inside of you and some of the things that are outside of you too. I mean, it kills just indiscriminately. So it kills the cancer, but it also kills, you know, your energy too, and your hopes too, and like your joints and your memories. Oh, and his teeth. Oh God, you should have seen his teeth at the end. At the end, his teeth, they just like, they narrowed. They sank. But I loved them anyway. I wish I could live in them. I wish I could curl up and live behind those little teeth in the dark and the wet, and just away from the rest of the world. But yes, please, a cancellation. Please, yes. Yes, I can hold.
Gustav approaches Priscilla's doorstep. His hair is unusually shiny, teeth unusually sharp. He knocks on the door.
Excuse me. Hello?
No soliciting.
What's soliciting?
It's kind of when, I guess it's if somebody's asking you for something.
I don't want anything from you.
I have a sign.
He puts the sign in his mouth. Chews and swallows.
Who are you?
My name is Gustav. I'm Lumen's neighborhood. I saw you sitting in the moonlight last night. I wanted to swing by and say hello.
Priscilla, welcome. My husband would be here to welcome you too, but he's dead.
Oh,
Yeah. cancer.
Doesn't sound pretty.
No, it just ate him from the inside out. So no, it wasn't pretty, and most things aren't.
But you are.
I'm married.
You just said he died.
Yes, but it's still pretty fresh.
I've been hunting my whole life, man. I don't mind a fresh kill.
Priscilla stares at Gustav. There's his handsome teeth.
It is nice to talk to somebody who doesn't act like I'm a crazy old lady.
I appreciate how open you are about your life. Well, to be fair, I'm pretty strange myself.
This is my husband.
That's important.
Well, this is what he used to be before the cancer and the death.
He looks triumphant.
I suppose he was. He always made me feel.
Suddenly, a spider crawls across Priscilla's foot. It scatters across the porch.
Look at that! Spider! Stay still. We used to roast these guys over the fire when I was in the Boy Scouts. Whenever our spirits were busy, we'd dare each other to swallow some blood. It gave some of the other boys the creeps, but I've always had a taste for morbidity. There's a certain thrill, isn't there?
Gustav puts a spider in his mouth, with one leg sticking out. He chews. He swallows. He offers Priscilla the remaining leg.
You spend a lot of time eating things that you shouldn't.
You spend a lot of time categorizing the world into things you're allowed to eat and things you're not.
I've been really sad lately.
From looking at the photo.
Yeah.
Person lately?
Not very.
Whenever something makes me afraid, I try my best to solve it up. I make it a part of me, and then I use that energy for something more productive, more meaningful, like greeting, beautiful, hold a room in my name.
Do you like National Geographic?
Only the parts about predators and prey.
Come inside.
Well, I suppose since it is getting dark, do you have anything to eat?
I can think of something.
Gustav enters. The sun sets. The next day, late afternoon, Priscilla knits on her front porch. She's watching the neighbors from across the street.
Tina! Tina!
Mom, have you been dropping things again?
Nothing important.
Well, it's a mess in here. You could slip and fall.
It's cranberry juice. Honey, don't be so dramatic. I can walk around it.
Well, I think
No, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the neighbor boy. Oh, I just love watching him play.
Priscilla points across the street. A shadow of a delectable child stretches across the stage. The child blooms, the child plays. Tina looks across the road.
he does seem sweet.
He would be even sweeter if he was my grandchild.
Not this again.
What? What did I
We
say?
have this conversation
Wrong.
over and
Always
over
saying something
again.
wrong.
I
with
am
you.
not.
Oh, I'm an evil
going to have
witch.
kids
It's
because
so
you want a
exists to
grandchild.
torment
I said
you.
you-
That's me, big evil mother.
No, I'm
person.
focusing
No,
on
be
my-
far, so far. It's an evil mother thing. Just here to ruin your entire life.
Community theater is not conducive to raising a child. So it would be nice if you would just respect that.
I do.
Fine.
Good.
What was his name again?
Braden, Baxter, one of those, new B names. Some
Bodie?
Brewster. Brew or something. I don't know, it's a dumb name, but cute kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I never gave you a grandchild.
It's fine, dear. Sorry. You haven't really got the patience for children anyway.
I should go clean up, otherwise that juice is gonna stain the carpet.
Oh, try a cup of vinegar with 2 cups warm water.
It's juice, I don't need it.
It's not juice.
What?
We have a new neighbor. His name is Gustav, and he has quite the appetite.
Mom?
No, I mean, he eats a lot of things. He eats a lot of unusual things. Remember our no soliciting sign?
Where did it?
He ate it! he put it in his mouth and he swallowed it up, and now we just don't need to worry about it anymore.
You said his name was Gustav?
Yes. He's German. Or something. He's my friend now. And he's a man. And just because he's a handsome man with handsome teeth, that doesn't mean we can't be friends. And you know how lonely I've been because of your father's death, because of cancer. So we came over yesterday to read National Geographic, and one thing led to another, and he bit me.
He bit you?
No, it was really more of a playful way, like a friendly neighborly way. It wasn't erotic.
I don't care whether it was erotic. I care whether it hurt. That's blood on the floor.
No, listen, you never listened to me. It's Tabasco sauce. He put it on me before he bit me.
He's crazy. You're crazy.
No, he is not crazy. He might be a little bit eccentric, and maybe I'm a little bit eccentric too. As you know, it has been awfully lonely since your father died from being eaten alive by cancer.
Mom, it's not okay.
Okay, listen. Listen to me. Just. Like, I feel like ever since your father died, nobody ever really listens to me. I'm supposed to be sad, but be quiet about it. And as soon as I say anything more truthful than I miss him, then everybody just gets uncomfortable, and then they treat me like I'm some sort of monster. I'm never supposed to bring it up, even though it's the only thing I ever think of, and even though I haven't had a moment to myself since I was 16, I've always been there with him. After the funeral, I got home and I thought, there's nothing left for me. Who am I without him? What am I? So, and I've been realizing, if you can't make your life different, then you have to become something different.
Become something like what?
No. There he is again.
Priscilla points across the road. The shadow of the boy looms once again. The sun sets completely, briefly, ominous darkness.
The little boy is so cute.
Yeah. I guess he is.
Brown.
Hey, it's getting late.
It's got a sweet smell. You know, the kind that all the kids have, that sweet little smell, like a fresh baby. Nice. Fresh.
Why don't we go inside?
Couldn't you just eat him right up?
Priscilla fangs emerge from her mouth. Fur begins to scrape down her arms and legs.
Mom! Get inside now!
I'm becoming something different, Tina.
No!
Yeah, something bigger. I have devoured my fear. Tina, devour your fear.
What the hell, Mom? We don't have enough vinegar to clean all this up.